Good, whatever time of the day it is you happen to be listening. This is the PNA Podcast Express pre-Tuscolapalooza edition. Episode number TP for Tuscolapalooza.com. TP 1972-837-469-853672.
And just remember, even the pre-Tuscolapalooza can get you pregnant.
Yes.
He's Adam Filkins. Go ahead.
I don't know which one it is.
That one. There you go. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. JB, Jonathan Bisher, joining us here.
Making his triumphant return.
Making his, the prodigal son has returned.
I had to take a nice long break just to amplify how great this performance is going to be.
He's worked on some new material,
Fantastic.
we hope.
I haven't.
You can email the podcast at pineapplenipplearsehole@gmail.com or pnapodcastexpress@gmail.com. That's the letter P, the letter N, and the letter A, podcastexpress@gmail.com.
All together.
All together now, all one word.
Or pineapple nipple arsehole.
Or pineapple nipple arsehole.
At Gmail.
Patent pending at gmail.com.
Yes.
We can't patent that. You trademark it. You
Trademark.
don't patent it.
Yes.
Copyright. Our attorney out there, Wade, our attorney, is like, you fucking morons.
Actually, you could patent a pineapple nipple if you developed one.
With an arsehole.
Yes.
Maybe, well, I'm sure if you did a pineapple nipple, that's probably what it would be used for, is an arsehole.
Yeah.
Bill Nye the Science Guy would just do everything in his power to not let that happen.
To stimulate.
Bill Nye, the Nye science guy?
You know, Bill Nye is a fucking engineer, just like I am. But he's way smarter than I.
Phil's here. Bill Nye the Science Guy is up here.
And for those of you listening at home with the quality radio, JV's one hand was down near the floor and the other one was near the ceiling. Yes, he's that tall.
It's about 6'2" apart. That's about what my wingspan is. 6'3", somewhere in there.
So what's going on? Anything new? Anybody have any gears to grind? Anything like that? Any gear grinds? Nothing?
Any best friends an asshole?
Yeah, I've got one for that.
Yeah, well, Mother Nature sucks.
Mother Nature's an asshole, and here's why.
She does suck.
She can get bent.
What did Mother Nature do to you this week?
Well, she rained. Had an outdoor show, under a tent, but an outdoor show nonetheless. And, of course, moisture and electronics and stringed instruments do not like moisture.
Moist.
Yeah.
Moist.
Very, very moist.
Moist. I damn near lost my co-host to an electrocution accident on stage.
Luckily, I play with a wireless, so I would only get electrocuted the amount that a AA battery would give me.
So 1.5 volts.
1.5 volts of pure
gigawatts.
Yes. I'm sure the giga-amps would have flowed through me.
It's not the wattage, it's not the voltage that kills, it's the amperage.
Yes.
For Adam, that would have been just like a nice electric massage, loosen up the muscles a little bit.
It might have just
he'd gone home to Mary and be like, I'm feeling extra frisky tonight.
The only side effect is the hairs on his scrotum would be standing up.
Yes.
He'd be like, ooh, it's tingly in my nether region.
I shave down there, so.
This episode brought to you by Manscaped.com. Try Manscaped's new Ball Buster Junior.
I thought it was mantherapy.com.
No, that's different. That's different.
I believe their motto is leave the hair on your back, get rid of it on your sack.
I think that's it. If not, it should be. Like I always say.
Patent pending.
Yeah. If you hear your beard trimmer going furiously and your roommate walks out of the bathroom and none of his facial hair or hair has changed, it's time to get angry.
It's time to get a new beard trimmer.
That's right. And he has a smirk on his face, and he asks where the gold bond is. You say, you son of a bitch.
Who still uses gold bond?
Everybody.
Shaquille O'Neal. Have you ever put it on your balls? It's nice and tingly. Have you ever bonded? We used to bond back in high school. That's what we called it. So we'd pass around the bottle of Gold Bond medicated powder. Just a couple little spritzes down the front side of your jockeys, and you're in tingly heaven.
What did you have going on down there that it caused a tingle? Because it's the medication that's tingling, my friend, because baby powder does not do that.
Well, I don't know. It did it for everybody, so that's why it wasn't cause for concern. It's kind of like one of my
what was going around in the Deckerville High School?
My high school girlfriend's favorite move was to pop a couple Altoids before she'd go down on me, and it's refreshing. Let's just say that.
Oh, nice.
I'm intrigued by that.
It makes your dick feel very nice.
I'm intrigued by that.
Yeah, well, give your old lady a couple Altoids next time she's going to give you a blowjob.
Halls have an effect, too.
But do not, I repeat, do not give her a shot of Frank's Red Hot before she goes down on you.
I don't like spicy food, so that's okay by me.
Well, but what if she does?
Yeah. Fuck. What if she wants to put a little Frank's on your noodle?
What if she comes in and she's like, I'm in the mood for ghost pepper chips and blowjobs?
You can have one of those two things.
That's the loudest I've ever heard anybody scream. Oh, shit. Well, this has gone off the rails in a hurry. I appreciate it.
It always happens when I show up.
I know. We're talking about blowjobs already.
We're 6 minutes in and 12 minutes out.
But Altoids, that's a good tip. Altoids.
Nice.
The Curiously Strong Mint. It makes your dingle tingle when she goes down on you.
We have a very, very poorly singing peanut gallery tonight.
Yeah, let's tune them in. Yes.
Yes, very much so. Little Afro Man.
Everybody loves Afro Man.
I believe that's Deco over there leading the charge. Darren Cornelius.
Guilty.
As we call him, Deco.
Deco.
We didn't call him that until now.
Till right the second.
Yeah.
It
was a snap decision.
It's working, man. It's working. You got to vibe with that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really upset our food's not out here yet, Adam.
I know it. We could be making Phil carry the show right now while we eat.
That would make for an interesting and probably depressing show, but
I just hope it doesn't smell or taste mechanical.
I can't do anything on my own, so...
We know.
I know. I need help. I always need help.
The kids run the house. You don't.
Of course they do. Those little bastards. Why... You know... Why would I even have kids unless they wanted to run everything? I mean, shit. They want to do a podcast already, and I said, whoa. It's sort of my thing, you know?
Phil's the only guy that goes on care.com.
The thing why Phil can't let his kids have it because they'll do one episode and they'll by far exceed what he's ever done with the podcast.
Oh, they'll eclipse it. Oh, fuck yeah.
Because they have all these followers on Twitter and Instagram stuff, and here's just Phil Nickel of D-Town.
So
D-ville.
TikTok.
They're that, man.
TikTok is what they watch. So I figure, you know, the one thought on my mind as I was drunk the other night watching the Olympics is they missed a huge branding opportunity with the Tokyo Olympics not being the TikTokio Olympics. What do you think of that? TikTokio Olympics?
I'm really surprised
pretty
they don't live stream certain events on TikTok.
Right.
Like that would be a money
Even
maker, I feel like.
TikTok is kind of invented. It's owned by the Chinese Communist Party.
That's how they monitor us.
Yes.
That's
you are 100% correct.
That's why Trump said he was going to ban TikTok, but then China threatened him, and now they're allowing it.
We're going to ban TikTok.
So
what are you looking up furiously over there?
Well, JB has not been brought into the fold on this yet, I don't believe.
Whoa, I don't know something. Shocker.
So I'm making him...
Oh, he doesn't know that we have a rival podcast.
Content-filled podcasts out to you beautiful people. And so, yes. So, Austin, why don't you take us more through what we'll be doing here?
So this is the PNA podcast. The now defunct
Not the
PNA,
Express, just the podcast.
Defunct PNA podcast. No Express. All of its last episodes aired a year ago, and there were only a few of them. This one now is up to 58 views from like 9.
So we started talking about this on our podcast and started playing little clips of it, and
people are going to listen to it.
quadrupled. Yeah, they've quadrupled in there.
Look, that shows you guys' loyal fan base is going to support your arch enemy.
They're not our arch enemy. They have been a gift
It's like manna from the heavens, just like a busload of 21-year-olds showing up during our 50th live broadcast.
Oh, my God. Was that one of the best nights I have ever had? So ironically, when you guys were over there talking to those two girls on the podcast, and I was standing over by the jukebox talking to a couple other girls, right? Meeting them, introducing myself, getting to know them. Yeah, come to find out, I picked up a part-time summer job.
Nice.
For about 2 weeks, and one of them was my boss.
Oh, sexy.
Nice.
It was. I wish things would have went in a different route, but at the same time, I'm glad they're not.
So you're
wait a minute. Did she want to stick stuff up your?
No.
Never mind.
No.
You said a different route. You said a different route. I wish
compared to where I'm at now.
I wish things would have went a different route.
The relationship I'm in,
Oh,
I'm okay with.
she's.
I wish she'd have pickled those cucumbers.
She said, "I'm interested in double penetration," so you stuck a finger up her nose.
Well, you've got two nostrils. There you go.
DP, man.
Anywho, you were with teacher chick that night, though, right?
No.
You had a chick.
No,
here
that was this one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Still going.
That was in the early stages of it,
yes,
wasn't it?
that was in the very early stages.
That was the night that you got all harumped on Captain Morgan.
Oh, God.
Honestly,
I ended up on the roof of a house that night.
Honestly, I knew you were going to do pretty well because she came out to pick your drunk ass up.
From like 45, 50 minutes
know,
away.
Right?
Yeah.
It took my ass home.
If that's not an open invitation into her snatch, I don't know what is.
Not that night.
Can we
You could have had you gotten it up.
Can we kill the jukebox? Is that possible?
We could. Why, is it really picking it up?
Yeah.
You don't like the I want to sex you up?
We're getting a decent S level of I want to sex you up.
Okay. Well, these people really want... I can turn it down a little bit.
What's the...
We can get by without it, but as long as our listeners don't mind. Do you guys mind? Oh, they don't answer us back.
They never
if you hate this,
and they
email
never send us emails.
What's the song called on Semi-Pro? Where is it? Call Me Sexy Baby or think I'm sexy?
Love Me Sexy
Baby.
Love
I
Me
just got
Sexy
those
Baby.
vibes from the song.
I think that's what they were going for, if I'm not mistooken. Now you guys' food arrived, so now I got to start talking. Holy Christ on a cracker. Holy shit, that's a lot of salt, JB.
They are already well salted.
Your blood pressure thanks you. Holy Christ on a cracker.
Hey, for how much I exercise in a week, I should be okay.
Holy balls, your feet are going to swell up.
Mine just did.
I have an Apple Watch, and it told me last month I averaged like 49 minutes of exercise a day.
Damn it, all my numbers just came in Aikido and I wasn't playing.
That, is that just your shower routine?
No, I don't wear my watch for that.
Yeah, this music's bumming me out.
It's not even like hype music.
No, this is... I mean, I could get behind the Afro Man, but... This is...
Who the hell would play this? Is this just randomly come on?
This is weird for three dudes sitting here talking to nobody in particular.
Rest assured, this song has not made me want to sex you up.
No.
Rest assured, there are two females in this building.
We're not going to sex anybody up.
The ratio is still very subpar.
So no gear grinds. No gear grinds for anybody as you guys are stuffing your faces. My gear grind is when my co-hosts decide to eat in the middle of the show.
Did I not tell you that I hate Mother Nature?
Yes, you did.
I think I fulfilled my part of my gear grind.
Yeah.
That bitch.
You know what my gear grind is? Actually, it's more of I was correct for it to grind my gears, is the fact that I worked with a person who worked at the place that I used to work at, and he said the place was terrible, and he said 0 stars, would not recommend. He's an engineer also.
The old place you worked at?
Yeah.
That grinds your gears, that he kind of agrees with you?
No, it makes me happy that I had a gear grind against them, and it validated my feelings.
Phil needs reassurance.
Sometimes I need validation. I have no one to do that.
His mom does not do it for him?
I sit
his
at home.
ex-wife does not do it for him?
No, my ex-wife's not even... I don't want her validation.
UB40 wants to sex you up.
They do. That I've gathered. But... No, I don't get I don't have any... No one is here to tell me no. So the craziest shit's been happening in my life the last couple of years.
No.
Okay, I'll stop doing it. Just like creating, like, I call it the puppet dick show in my bathroom window when I'm masturbating because I know that it's backlit and you can see outside like I'm putting on doing shadow puppets or something. But it's just me and my penis through my bathroom window as people drive by.
I don't know what to think of that.
Look, he's putting a ketchup on a hot dog. Oh no! Now he's rubbing it in.
Call him Mr. Rogers.
Oh, that was abrupt. Wow, that didn't take long. He must be watching something very interesting. Perhaps his favorite genre of porn. Jesus, that only lasted 9 seconds. He's not going to go anywhere with that kind of those kind of times. You're not even coming close to the Olympics there.
That's a new Guinness World Record right there.
That's right. Up, and it's out.
It's American Pie before it even gets out.
Yeah.
Do you know they came out with a girls' American Pie like a year ago?
What was it called?
It's American Pie Girls Rule.
American Wiener?
No. American Pie Girls Rule. It's not half bad.
You would watch those B flicks, wouldn't you?
It was American Pie, dude. I watched all of them. I had to keep the streak going.
Was it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Of course it was.
That makes me think we should have a B-movie review.
Sold. I'm in.
I'll start.
Go on. Is it a Nicolas Cage film?
No. It is not Mom, Dad, although that would qualify.
We haven't
be a
bitched about
film.
Nicolas Cage for a while.
No.
And Steve Guttenberg, I know you listen, because I know you listen. Come join us.
Yeah. You closet listener.
I know. Steve Guttenberg listens. Go ahead. B-movie review. Sorry.
So, on Netflix, there is a movie called Zombievers.
Zombievers?
I've heard of it. Never watched it, but I've heard about it.
Okay. What's the premise? Are these zombies that are beavers also, or?
Yes. And as the title would have you guess,
It leaves little to the imagination.
that was
a good French fry, JB.
You're welcome.
We're at the old Silver Tavern in Deckerville, the old STD. Adam, I'm just giving you a little time because I know you're looking something up right now.
It's not the only STD Phil's had.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be able to. I just wanted to be able to read the
premise.
the premise of it, the trailer, because it is quality.
This is important information.
Yeah, this you don't want to get a review without knowing what it's about.
Zombievers is very important.
The storyline, Zombievers, is an action-packed horror comedy in which a group of college kids staying at a riverside cabin are menaced by a swarm of deadly zombie beavers. A weekend of sex and debauchery soon turns into some gruesome as beavers close in on the kids. Riding the line between scary, sexy, and funny, the kids are soon fighting for their lives in a desperate attempt to fend off a horde of beavers attacking them in and around their cabin.
Well, let that marinate for a minute.
In a world where beavers turn into zombies.
Could you imagine sitting in the pitch meeting for this fucking movie? You'd be like, oh, green light that shit.
I feel like you'd have to be high.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, hey, we're going to get a bunch of young chicks to come in, take their tops off. It's going to cost us about $5,000 to make it. And I got the old stuffed beaver from the Naked Gun movies. We're just going to throw a little blood on it and move it around a little bit. We're good to go.
Sold.
Netflix has already bought it for a fortune.
This is my sexual fantasy, not your weekend at Bernie's. That's the start to one of my favorite music videos of all time. But anyway, Zombievers. For those of you who have watched it, send us an email and let us know your honest thoughts about it. I'm going to go watch it tonight, I think.
It does have some gore. It does have some sex.
Some titties?
Some titties.
Because, if you're a struggling actor, just show your titties. If you're a female. It's that easy, I feel like.
For males, it is not that easy.
No, nobody wants to see you hang dong, no.
No. But, like, it is entertaining. It's got some funny points.
Sorry to interrupt. Unless you're Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, of course. Or unless you've just got a monster dong, then of course.
Ron Jeremy style.
Yeah. But
those are probably
I would recommend watching it. I would recommend it. I'd say.
Have you watched it?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Several times at poker. It just comes on randomly.
It's on your recommended list now?
Uh-huh.
Let's watch Zombievers for the 9th time.
We watch all kinds of stuff. before we had internet at the Poker Hut, we would watch things like all the DVDs we had, which was like
6.
War Wagon, John Wayne War Wagon. What's that? Your Dragon? War Wagon?
War Wagon.
So, we'd watch stuff like that. But now that we have internet, we've been able to broaden our horizons
a lot.
Zombievers. We watch a lot of Lil Dicky videos.
Nice.
You ever
Nicely
watch
done.
the show, Dave?
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
So, but give Zombievers a chance.
Give Zombievers a chance.
Don't let the catchy title and the... it is a B movie.
It sells itself. The marketing's right in the name, I feel like.
Yeah.
If you're an animal lover
know what you're getting.
or a zombie
You're
lover.
getting zombie beavers, and you're going to see titties. Because as soon as you said zombievers, I knew we were going to see titties.
Any Netflix movie, you just about see titties now, though.
Pretty much.
The tagline. The tagline. Can you guess the tagline? Think about beavers. Think about beavers, and what's the tagline?
Just when you thought you liked beavers.
Nope.
Damned about something.
You'll all be damned.
You'll all be damned.
DAMMED.
Beavers, when they swim, they steer with their tails.
Those fuckers are ass backwards.
They chew cheese with their teeth.
They build dams. And then beavers are hard to kill, too. I mean, most beavers are pretty bulletproof. They have a very thick skin.
Hey, it helps if you hit them, though.
You can batter the shit out of them, and they still keep on trucking, man.
So, now here is the funny part of this.
There's a funny part?
Do you want to hear, some of the cast?
Yes.
The main people you're never going to hear, you'll have never heard of. But then, Bill Burr.
Oh, Bill Burr's in
it. John Mayer is in it.
John Mayer's in it?
Yeah.
Is he singing about all the beaver he's conquered? Oh, the pussy will slay someday.
The Backstreet Boys are in it.
Oh, they die, don't they?
They play the Zombiever bear.
Oh. Man Zombiever pig?
Well, eventually they infect a bear.
Wow.
Yeah.
And all the Backstreet Boys play the bear? What is it? It takes all the Backstreet Boys to play one zombie bear.
Because they want it that way.
Yeah. Do they take turns voicing it? Or?
I'm pretty sure they just all wanted to squeeze into the costume together.
Oh, they're in the costume.
Yes.
This is absurd. So instead of a real bear, it's an actual costume bear?
Yes.
Can you obviously tell that in the movie scenes?
Yes. I was hoping there'd be a better picture of the Zombiever itself. I mean, there is one.
How much do you think that bear costume that all the Backstreet Boys wore is worth this day and age? You think it went up for auction for like $25,000?
Oh, it's priceless. It's just in the Smithsonian.
Does it have a little plaque on it that just says, on this day, the Backstreet Boys wore this as a zombie bear? Zombear.
I'm a little disappointed it's not listed as the Zombearver.
Zombearver.
Yes, Zombearver.
For Bearver and Ever.
Bearver and Ever.
For Bearver and Ever. So that's interesting. Zombievers, huh?
Yeah, so...
Tonight's film recommendation is Zombievers.
Yes.
All right, so out of 0 to 5 beavers, how many would you give it?
4.5 beavers.
4.5
Wow,
beavers?
that's a lot of beavers.
That's a lot of beavers flying around.
Is that more beavers than you had in your life?
A half more.
I gotta pee.
Go to the queens, not the kings.
Oh, shit. There's no trough in there.
How are we going to eat if we got to carry this show?
Yeah, what the frick, Phil?
So do I need to stay with my eyeballs floating? I can't go pee?
So it really bothers people when we eat on the air?
It does. Nah, chomp, chomp. I'm going to go pee. You guys have fun.
Here's the next 3 minutes or 30 seconds of me and Adam going,
chomp, 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 chomp.
We could give a food review. How are your fries?
they're delicious, man. There's something about the STD's fries, man.
Yeah.
I almost like want to give you STD in your mouth. They taste so good.
Yeah.
Plus, I add a lot of extra salt.
They are a flavor explosion in your mouth.
They are. The only fries that are somewhat comparable to these so far, Adam, are the chai fries at Farmer's Tavern.
Really? Mm-hmm. Now, I did hear over the weekend that the Yuko Bruco, the Angelita's Italian place in there, I heard they're really good.
Never ate. I ate pizza, but that's it.
How is it? Is it pretty good?
It's bomb. Some of the best pizza in the county. In the thumb.
I heard their lasagna is just phenomenal.
It could be. It's a little pricey.
Yeah, well, I mean, but there's no place cheap to eat.
No, not anymore. But I'll tell you this much. If you're going to be in Ubly all day, you got your choices of Subway, the pub, or Angelina's. I'm choosing Angelina's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, the pub's got some solid food. But, man, that pizza and spaghetti and, it is.
I'm not kidding you. The other day, at like 2 in the afternoon, there was not a single place in Sandusky to dine in.
All closed, all full.
All closed. Like Pizza Hut was takeout only for some reason. I don't know if they had a wait
COVID
staff
2.0.
shortage. I don't know if they had a wait staff shortage or what, but they were. I don't know. It was like last Tuesday. But yeah, no.
That's
place
a weird
to eat
Tuesday.
at. Yeah. Well, I shouldn't say that. There was one place downtown that you could eat in at.
Bill and Jamie's, or Bob and Jamie's.
Yeah, but they were packed. They were just.
Well, yeah. Well, did you hear about the Verona Tavern to open back up on Wednesday? They ran out of foods before Saturday night.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep, they opened up Wednesday for lunch, and they were open all day Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday at about 6 p.m. they started running out of food, and they closed Sunday, and they're hoping to scrounge up enough food to be open Monday. But the lady said all day Saturday and Sunday she just ran around to Gordon Food Service trying to pick up enough food to stay open.
What are we talking about?
The Verona
Restaurant.
Taverns.
Oh, really? Good. They're busy.
They closed Sunday because they ran out of food Saturday.
Busy like a zombiever.
So a friend of mine has a restaurant and he does catering, and he posted on their Facebook page, "We are officially closed for dine-in and carry-out until after Labor Day."
Can't keep up with catering.
Can't keep up with catering. He said he is literally going 7 days a week right now
Because of all the weddings and everything.
All
No
the weddings,
shit.
and he said even like corporate stuff, like he's doing a ton of lunches and stuff like that for companies and things like that. Said he just can't keep up, which is a good thing. I mean,
It is a good
Maybe
thing.
we're in the wrong business.
We've always been in the wrong business. We do a podcast.
For free.
I know. Thank you. Oh, come on.
oh, he's done
What?
already.
You had one?
I'm good.
Jeez. That's not the spirit of this podcast.
Some of
Well-
us have new vehicles we don't want to crash.
You don't have to crash your vehicle. You just have to have another drink.
That, but if we'd be crashing it.
Oh.
Some of us also have a lot farther to drive than 2.3 blocks like Phil.
Touche.
That is true.
I can walk home if I need
crap.
to. You guys are doing well. How's everybody's
I'm
food?
doing horrible now.
How's everybody's food?
We gave a food review right in the bathroom.
You did. You already gave the review, so I'm old news now.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't care about you.
I don't know why you're coming in and bringing that old shit in here.
Get with the times,
You
man.
goddamn unoriginal bastard.
He was probably listening in the bathroom going, I'm going to come out and talk about the same thing they did. This
right,
looks
I'm
like
gonna-
I didn't miss anything.
So the Verona Tavern opened back up, and they're really busy.
We should go there. They
We
have good
should.
food. Their dough balls are to die for.
I like dough balls.
I'm going to pour a beer right next to our equipment.
That is
Phil,
living on the
Give a
edge.
play-by-play of it.
And beer is starting to arrive into the glass. It's about a third full as it's going up. He's got a nice tilt on both the pitcher and the glass. He's evening out the glass, leveling out. A little heady, but he's still pouring. He's at about the 13-ounce mark right now. He's at the 14-ounce mark with a little bit of head, but yeah, solid effort out of a pitcher.
Now, is that too much foam?
No, I don't think so.
It's more than I like, but it's acceptable. Like,
It's acceptable.
I wouldn't be pissed if I got that beer served to me.
You'd be like,
Yeah.
tasty looking beer.
Yeah.
Beer's a beer. Like my friend Cody says, there's the best type of beer is free and cold beer. The next
and
best
cold.
is free beer. The third best is cold beer. But free and cold is the best.
Yes.
Yes.
Then free, Because you didn't have to pay for it.
Right.
And then cold.
It can be piss warm if it's free.
If it's everything's better free.
Yeah, of course everything's better free. That's why we bring you this podcast.
For free.
For free.
So, can I bring up an unpopular gear grind?
Yes!
No. I'm not a fan that they've taken this gymnast that quit and, like, turning her into a hero because of it. And this borders on, you know, stuff we don't normally talk about, but, man, you know, you've been on this stage before, and you go there, you take the place of somebody who could have went, that would have performed.
And that's the crux. That's the crux of the whole thing.
And then you decide, just because you didn't perform as well as you should have in the first part of it, now all of a sudden you're a hero because you quit.
So it wasn't so much that she didn't perform well enough. It's the fact that the judges are judging her on a completely different scale than everybody else.
BS. I don't buy that. She did screw up in her whole thing.
Yes, she did screw up in her routine, but she also tried something that no female gymnast has ever tried before.
Then don't try that if you don't.
And
think
she
you're
did
capable
complete it. It wasn't to perfection, but she did complete it. And in my opinion, you should be. Granted, it's a risk-reward type thing. The bigger the risk, the greater the reward. But if you do complete something that's never been done before for a female, you should be rewarded for it more than you should be penalized. And
penalized.
But you should not quit.
No, you should also not quit. But they're also saying that she does have some type of injury, but I don't know if that's 110% true.
Well, that's what they came out with first, and then she came out and said, no, I did it because...
Well, she is coming up her form tonight, it said. She's coming back for the vault or level or whatever it is.
For her
best event.
Because she wants another gold medal, she'll come back for her best
event. She just wants to go on everybody one last time.
Yeah.
And then tell the Olympic community to fuck right off.
But, I'm sorry. I don't think that she should be... It's not that I feel that she should be ridiculed for it, but there is nothing heroic about what she did.
No.
Nothing heroic.
It should be okay. That's your choice. Whatever, good for you, but not.
And it brings me to another point of mine. It is not really a sport unless somebody's trying to stop you. It's a competition. It's not a sport.
I can see that.
That's a fair assessment, actually.
It's a competition because you're going against other people, but no one's playing defense against you.
It's a bowling competition.
It's like bowling. It's like track.
Yeah.
But
I mean, don't get me wrong. Gymnasts are phenomenal athletes.
Oh, they are some of the most athletic people there is.
In the same way that a pro wrestler is an athlete. I think it's all fake.
You think gymnastics is fake?
No,
I like
kidding.
it.
I'm kidding about that.
They got to get the camera.
Hot take this week.
They got to get the camera angles just right, or you can tell it's fake.
Well, this week she's playing the heel.
Yeah, she's the heel this week.
She'll come back, do the vault thing, and she'll be all
I kind of have. I don't completely agree with the statement that it's not a sport, it's a competition. But I get what you're trying to say. It's still a sport, but it's not a game, you could say.
Yeah. Well, it's athletic. It's an athletic competition.
It's an athletic sporting event, but it is not a game.
I guess I haven't fully formulated my opinions about any of this, but
nobody would care anyway.
I must say that, when I call out to work and need a mental health day, I get fired. But when Simone Biles does it, she's granted a hero.
Yeah, that's the part that somewhat pisses me off. Is us local people here. If we said we need a day to ourselves, you don't come in, you're fired.
Well, let me ask you this:
all of a sudden, you're the asshole.
Let me ask you this: If it was a male athlete that did that, would they be heralded as a hero, or would it be like, oh, jeez, what a wuss?
No. Now it would be a hero. It would be a hero now.
Yeah, it would be a hero now.
Gay! Back, 10 years ago, it would have been a wuss, but nowadays it's a hero. That's like the was it the hockey player that came out gay, or a football player, the first football player that came out gay, or something like that. I can't remember. It was a hockey player. Somebody came just within the last 2 weeks. Good for him for doing it, but does he necessarily need to be capitalized as a hero? I mean, he can do what he wants. It's a free country.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Hit the puck, score goals, check people.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do after
Do
that.
shit, yo.
Yeah, I've seen that already.
I'm
went to high
old
school.
news.
I went to high school with his son.
Well, I guess now I'm the asshole here for trying to inform you.
I literally read the article while you were sitting next to me.
I wasn't paying attention.
You don't pay attention.
I'm not listening now.
Why are you guys
pizza.
reading?
You see that? Pizza walking
pissed.
by.
I'm listening. I'm sorry. I'm checked in.
Why are you guys reading stuff while we're doing a podcast?
That's Phil.
I
You
don't.
educate on your own time.
I read it before you got here.
Well, that's acceptable.
Thank you.
Phil is trying to drag you into his world.
Phil, I'm not stooping down to your level. Stop watching the Kino.
I want to play Keno again.
Go play Kino then. We don't need you.
We don't need you, you bitch.
It's gonna be the P&J podcast.
Did we receive any emails this week, Adam? I did that. I timed that just as he took a bite. Of course. I'm a professional.
No.
We received no emails.
No emails.
I need to know. So last night I seen Phil at the Gillis softball field in Minden City playing softball. Phil was DJing for the McConaughey team.
Softball.
And he invited me down here today, which I assumed you would be okay with, but without asking, I just showed up. He said people were requesting for me to be on. Since you control the social media aspect of this, how true is that, or is Phil just trying to boost my confidence here?
Probably a little of both.
God damn you, Phil.
Boom.
People, I mean, it's not that people request that you're on. They ask, they're like, well, where's JB been? And we're like, oh, he'll be on again soon. They're like, oh. So it's kind of both.
So they just kind of trail off and then walk away.
They want to make sure I'm still alive, but when they hear I'm going to be on again, they're like, oh, fuck, not this idiot.
Their conversation just trails off organically, and then they kind of sheepishly slink away. Is that how it goes with you, Adam, too? Yeah.
Yes.
They're kind of like, oh, hey, look, a cloud, and then they fucking take off, yeah.
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 And they probably go, oh,
Ooh, squirrel.
That cloud kind of looks like JB.
Or, hey, oh, shit, I got to go feed the parking meter.
Yes.
Who uses parking meters still?
I don't know. Somebody.
People who park in places
Municipalities.
other than San Luis
In municipalities. I know.
Is there a single parking meter in Huron, Tuscaloosa, or St. Louis County?
Not anymore, I don't think. They used to have them in Sandusky years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking crooked-ass motherfuckers.
We'd go to what was DNC, now what is Ace Hardware. And
You had to feed the meter.
yeah, we'd be sitting there waiting in line to check out. My mom would be like, here's a nickel. Go put that in the meter.
And you put it in your pocket and said, joke's
Yeah.
on you, bitch.
Yeah. You take that ticket.
I told you to put it. Mom, I put it in. It didn't register.
Yeah, I lost it.
I'm going to go. If you need me, I'll be over in the penny candy section.
And then like 2 years later, I'm like, I got to go to the bank and change in all these nickels.
I got to
Start rolling them.
Mom, I literally have a nickel for every parking ticket you ever received.
Now, if we go to the dime store so I can buy something,
Why, you little...
I'll pay for the meter.
I got a shitload of nickels. That's fantastic.
So how much is a shitload of nickels?
At least a pound or two.
In the case of this podcast, any nickel is a shitload.
This hour brought to you by the Unshittable Trash Can. Phil shit in a trash can once. He filled it full of nickels.
You know, you
Now
ever wonder
we
that?
have the Unshittable Trash Can.
People say there's a shitload or a shit ton.
A shit ton or a
How
shitload.
much is a shit ton? Is it 2,000 pounds of shit?
Literally, I would think a shit ton is 2,000 pounds of shit.
It is an actual measurement.
A shit ton?
Yes.
Let's Google it.
I will.
Don't let me do it because I'll get distracted.
He'll end up
Yes.
on TikTok.
Yes, I'll end up watching boobies on TikTok. Boobies bounce. It's one of my favorite things in life.
That's your only thing in life you enjoy.
You're right. I don't enjoy anything besides titties bouncing.
Do you ever watch The League?
Of course.
Do you remember the episode where Ruxin watches
the bounce test?
The bounce test.
The bounce test for the sports bras, the bounce test.
Yeah.
And his wife won't let him watch porn, whose wife is outrageously hot. Yeah,
Way
yeah.
out of his league.
All right.
Yeah, and so he jerks off to the bounce test.
Because she shows him this website.
And she's got tig old bitties, man. Oh.
Drop them out.
Nina
let me see
Velasquez,
them
she
titties.
has tig old bitties. Oh, yeah.
I highly recommend that show on Hulu.
Yeah.
The League.
So I have two definitions.
Go on.
I will go with the official definition first.
The Webster definition?
Well, this is from parliament.uk. There is a petition in the UK to register a shit ton.
So this is the Brexit.
And it says that the petition is to accept a shit ton as the official measurement weighing 2.7 megatons.
Megaton? Mega.
The shit ton should be taught as a unit of measurement in schools.
What is a megaton?
Well, 2.7 megatons is 2.7 million tons.
2.7. So that's a shit ton.
Yeah.
2.7.
So what do we possibly have?
That would be
2.7.
5.4 million tons.
So what would we possibly have that many million tons of besides water and dirt?
Literally, probably shit.
And shit? Yeah.
Now, the Urban Dictionary,
That's what I get all my information from, the Urban Dictionary.
a shit ton is the equivalent of 24 metric ass loads, or 1/10 of a fuck ton.
I like that one the best. 1/10 of a fuck
Can you make that the episode description?
Yes.
Okay. That is now the episode description for
How
this
much is a
episode.
shit ton? 1/10
One
of a
shit
fuck
ton equals, yes. Just the episode description is one shit ton equals, and then the Urban Dictionary definition.
Now, Merriam-Webster does say that a shit ton, by definition, is a large amount or quantity of something.
So that's unspecified. So,
Yes.
So
Webster literally
We went from really specific to very vague.
Right.
Just like that.
So we went, you did that in the order of ascension of the vagueness. I appreciate that, Adam, because you said one of them says exactly what they want it to be. Urban Dictionary was somewhere in the middle. And then, of course, Webster's is like, you know what? Fuck y'all. It's a lot.
Webster's just like, we're better than you. You're going to do what we say.
We are the official when it comes to words.
The official of officials.
We are the official of words.
Officially.
For English. For the English language.
We love English.
We love English. We can barely speak it. We teach it in schools.
So much so we speak it all the time.
J.R. Jupiter says.
He's been quiet lately.
He's been very quiet lately. He's so fear not though. J.R. Jupiter has some big things on the horizons.
Well, I've heard he's getting a shit ton of tail.
Oh yeah. Oh, J.R. Jupiter. So here's the thing that J.R. Jupiter does. He bounces through time, and he goes back to the 1700s, 1800s and gets some mega tail. But then he also contracts, gonorrhea and syphilis and shit. So then he has to come to the, more modern times to get some penicillin and go back, wash, rinse, repeat, you see.
All in a quest to be his own father.
Because he does, all in a quest to be his own father, because he does not want his brain to rot away due to syphilis.
No.
Because that's what it does.
Yes.
That's what it did to Al Capone. Al Capone actually died of syphilis.
Are you serious?
Yes. Al Capone was in prison because of tax evasion. That's what they finally got him on. And then he was so riddled with syphilis that his brain was like Swiss cheese, they say. And he had the nuances and activities and speech patterns of a third grader. Isn't that wild?
You're crazy.
Huh.
Crazy. Why do I know this?
You're just full of random facts that make no sense.
I'm full of shit. A shit
You're
ton.
a shit ton.
A shit ton. A shit ton. He's an American gangster. Isn't that crazy?
It is. Now I have to carry the show while eating my wings because you guys are both on your phones.
Alphonse Gabriel Capone.
Does he live in Gangsta Paradise?
Yeah.
Spent most of his life there.
Oh,
okay. Living in a gangster's paradise.
No credit. Man,
Good job.
Really looking forward to this. We've been planning this for the last few months now. Austin had this idea for the last few years, but we've put in the action the last few months. So we're just really excited to get this out to you guys and then see where it goes, Very curious. Hopefully we grow a good fan base. A bunch of you are our friends. But hopefully you enjoy this as much as we enjoy making these for you guys.
So my mom says the Roomba's out of order right now. It choked on my dick.
Whoa.
That's the sound it made.
I don't think it noticed.
No woman's ever choked on my dick, but the Roomba did.
Phil, I think that girl could kick your ass because she just won silver in weightlifting.
All women could kick my ass, JB, because I wouldn't fight back.
Good for you.
Nice. That was a good answer. Probably a total line of shit, but...
Booyah!
Yeah, we all know some girl pissed you off enough you stand up to her.
That's a shit ton of shit!
So when are we doing our next live podcast?
You don't listen. You clearly don't listen to the podcast, JB. This is why I didn't want to have you on. At least Ashley listens. Ashley, we're sorry. We need to get you an invite. It's open. Please come be on the show. I know you listen. Me and Ashley
need to be here on the same night, though.
If you were to listen to the podcast, you would know our next event will be in round about October, late September possibly, for our 100th episode.
Late September, October.
That's what I'm thinking. Isn't that what you're targeting to, Adam?
Yes.
I could probably make that work.
And that's not very far away.
No.
Because we're actually, after tonight, we'll be in the 80s per episode.
And we are in August.
Touche.
It is August 2nd. Gay!
This episode is actually episode 80.
It's funny how I drink and I know things.
Uh-huh.
Or you just get lucky. Because you don't get lucky in other ways.
I don't get lucky any other way. So my lot in life is to get lucky when it comes to announcing how many episodes of this podcast we've done.
Can we just talk about how excited we are for football season? I know Adam doesn't give two fucks anymore.
This is the last... yesterday was the last Sunday. We are on Monday. It's full disclosure recording. Yesterday was the last Monday without football until February. Sunday. Yesterday was the last Sunday without football till February.
College and or pros.
And or pro. We start our 10-year for Thumb Tailgater Sports here again. Very soon.
Our 10th year again?
Football. Our 10-year. This will be, what? This is the 12th year of Thumb Tailgater Sports? 11th or 12th year? This is my
12th year.
This is my 6th year of doing it.
So 12 years. This is going to be my 4th year of doing it.
This is my 6th already. Isn't that wild?
Wow, this is my 4th already.
That's how I started. That's how I cut my chops in broadcasting.
Yeah, this is my 4th already doing it.
So I know, it's crazy. So let's just take a moment to appreciate. If I had never hitched on with Thumb Tailgater Sports, I wouldn't be doing this here today. So I'm sorry everybody. I'm sorry, yeah.
That Phil got into
really
what
sorry.
Media
Send
is.
all of your hate mail to Eddie Fury. That's Eddie F at soundlikebroadcasting.com. Eddie F at soundlikebroadcasting.com.
Or Thumbtailgater at Gmail.
Yeah, or Thumbtailgater at Gmail.
I would carbon copy one to the other.
Both, yeah. Or Bob A at soundlikebroadcasting.com. Don't worry, Adam knows how he checks. He checks his email on Windows 97.
Not even.
Oh, sorry. What operating system does Bob use?
Abacus.
It chimes in. You've got mail. Where's that voice coming? Wait, where's that voice coming from?
Am I seeing a dartboard turned on?
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen
Burgers.
Burgers, Cat City.
Is that an email from Russ?
I still swear they have a battle to see who can get run out of breath first.
My favorite thing about Sound Like Broadcasting is to grab butthole.
What's that?
Butthole.
Butthole. From the graph butthole.
That is the greatest thing.
I just remember one of my favorite moments of Thumb Tailgater Sports was Mikey Smith and I were up in where were we? Up by Traverse City.
Did it include a roundabout?
Yeah, of course there was a roundabout there. Eddie hates roundabouts. So,
Taco Bell.
And raccoons, yeah. And so we were in Traverse City because we were doing the game up in, what's that city up there?
Sutton's Bay.
Sutton's Bay. Thank you very much.
That was just 2 years ago.
Yeah. My memory is not what it used to be. So we were in Sutton's Bay, and Eddie had sent me the commercials as he's wont to do the night before because he trusts me. I can program the shit and upload new commercials and stuff. Like, I'm well-versed. I'm good at it. And he sent me a commercial for graphs, and it's the buck pole commercial. Buck pole. You know, the graph buck pole.
B-U-C-K.
Right, pole.
Like deer hunting.
Buck pole. And furiously, Eddie Fury sent me an email the next morning saying, do not play that commercial. He said, it sounds like the person who read it, we won't say his name, is saying graph butthole. And so I listened, and now it's one of my favorite things I have saved on my phone. from the Graf butthole. And so he sent me the redo of that commercial. So Sutton's Bay, the Graf butthole, it was fun.
Sutton's Bay got a nice little surprise there.
I can tell you because I have insider information that actually played on the air and
on the radio.
It did, and Graf
called and said, "What the fuck?
Yeah, why are you playing that? And why are you playing what? He's saying butthole.
The Graf butthole. You know, I should try to find it. Let's see if I can find it. That'll be even better.
That might give away who
we're
with
talking. You guys,
about.
Eddie, JB.
What?
You need to pay attention and co-host with Adam for a second while I look for this.
He's eating his wings. I'm not. You can't put me on a moment. I'm just a young buck. I'm the youngest one here by like 20-some years.
You guys are killing me.
What, 50? You're 48, right?
No, fuck you, dude.
42.
Yes.
I'm the youngest one by. You could be my dad. I'm 17 years younger than me.
If you were my dad, I would have drowned you by now. if I were your dad, yeah. If I were your dad, I would have drowned you by now.
You know, you're not the first person to say that they would have killed me if I was their kid, so I'm not fazed by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see me being a little shithead.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, so like my brother said, though, he doesn't get how I pull the tail I do.
Yeah, nobody understands it.
You guys remember Laker Loudmouth? You might not have met Laker Loudmouth.
I don't think I did.
Laker Loudmouth is about 5 months pregnant.
Not yours.
No, not mine. Then you had Warrior Princess.
Yeah. So I'm looking through.
And now you got the judge's daughter. And it just progressively keeps getting better, if you ask me.
When is good enough good enough?
We'll find out.
Eventually.
You know, it's still relatively new. So, I don't want to say I'm committed, but I'm committed. You play it.
That's
play
the
it,
one.
Play it.
Here we go. We ready? This is my favorite. This brings me so much joy.
It brings me joy, too.
From your butthole headquarters.
It's butthole, not butthole. He says from your butthole. Here, let's review. Let's review, everybody.
From your butthole headquarters.
One more time.
From your butthole headquarters.
So here's the beauty. Here's how big of an asshole. We know I'm an asshole, right? So Eddie says, do not, I repeat, do not play that commercial. See what my response was, that very bottom one to him? Try to stop me. He called me freaking out after he read that email. He says, don't.
That was, when he played that clip for me, we're sitting in the booth, and he goes, this is the commercial that they tried to make. I about lost it.
That's good shit right there.
That is so, that's nothing you can prepare for. You just hear it, and you're like, what?
What? Wait, what? What? He did what?
If I remember correctly, because I was there when the call came in.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, Eddie, was not happy because he had to go through and remake that commercial on a Friday before all the football games played.
And that's normally when he does his prep work.
Yep.
It's turned into me doing all the prep work.
One more time.
From your butthole headquarters.
You're welcome.
Oh, boy.
So who says we don't have fun doing what we do, right?
Oh, we have a blast doing what we do. It's nobody else thinks it's fun, probably.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like this podcast. Wah, wah.
I'm just here for the wings.
Hey, don't forget, Phil, about the Good Timers in Deckerville this weekend.
Yes.
Beer tent, Friday and Saturday night, I do believe, correct?
Yes. Good times in Deckerville.
Good timers.
No, good times in Deckerville. Friday night. Tractor pull. Followed by a fireworks, as they say on the radio, extravaganza. And then Saturday is the Grand Parade at noon, a car show, a beverage tent, a cornhole tournament, and debauchery in general.
And Sunday's a softball tournament.
And chicken barbecue.
Ooh.
At the Sportsman's Club. I have to break some hearts because I got asked to do a lot of things Saturday for the event, and I double booked because Adam and I are already going to be at Pascola-Palooza.
You're an asshole.
I am an asshole.
That's never been a question.
That's true.
That's you're saying this like this is new information, right?
No, I was just reassuring everybody that times have not changed.
From your butthole headquarters.
Butthole?
Butthole?
It doesn't even sound like butthole. It just sounds
Like
straight up
butthole.
From your butthole headquarters.
Arsehole would have been cooler. Pineapple nipple arsehole at gmail.com.
I'm glad I remembered that and we pulled that out. That's some. I'm glad that's.
I have not seen Phil smile this much in a long time.
That's part of history now, and I appreciate that, guys.
My mom won't even let me listen to that station because she doesn't like buttholes.
My mom said that.
Mama said that alligators are ornery because they got all those teeth and no toothbrush.
My mom said that she's tired of replacing vacuums, and she wished that she would have let my dad stick it in her butthole that night instead of in the vagina, because that's how I am here. Because he really wanted to.
You're wrong.
He said, "Let's play for two tonight."
And they got the worst of the two.
Yeah.
But there was no lube, apparently, and so he ended up in the Grand Canyon, and here I am.
Fuck.
She was like, damn it, we had Crisco.
That's right. We had bacon fat.
We could have had somebody that was so much nicer than Phil, and we ended up with Phil. Why couldn't you be more like your sister?
You know, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that, I'd have as many nickels as Adam does for not feeding the meters and getting his mom a parking ticket.
A shit ton?
Yeah.
What is that, 5.4 million?
No,
tons?
it's a 1/10 of a fuck ton.
Or 1/10 of a fuck ton.
That's the preferred.
So, if it's 1/10 of a fuck ton, how much is a fuck ton?
Well, 10 times what a shitload is.
That's as many tons as you can fuck.
Or a shit ton.
Did you Google how much a fuck ton is? I'm curious now.
How much is a fuck ton?
Because if a shit ton is 1/10 of a fuck ton, what's a fuck ton?
Touche.
I feel like this is just like a never-ending thing where
It's a chicken and egg kind of scenario.
How do you go above fuck ton?
Right.
oh boy, he's laughing already.
A fuck ton is not only an imperial U.S. unit of fucks, but it is smaller than the metric fuck ton, which is actually 1,000 kilograms of fucks.
That is, as an engineer, I appreciate all of that.
So, whenever my friends, you hang out with my friends and stuff, and you'd say something stupid, they'd open up a window if we were like in a house or something, and be like, "Is there any fucks out there?" Yep, nope, I don't give any still.
My friend's a dick, and here's why. Brought to you by my burp. Thank you.
There's no fucks given.
No, zero fucks given. Episode 2 drink. Adam finally fingered. Adam finally finished his wings. He was fingering them too. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
He likes the little flappers because he likes to put his finger between the two little bones connected by cartilage.
Yes.
Ooh.
He fingers his wingers.
That sounds like a good time if you guys.
And they're real deep.
So, do any of you guys have any recommendations about what I could do in the Grayling, Kalkaska, Gaylord, Traverse City area this weekend?
Like, what are you looking for?
Are you taking your lady friend?
Yep, she's going
We'll
with.
just bang her like a screen door in a hurricane.
Yeah.
We need something to do besides that. She can't handle all this.
Shit.
That's the most absurd thing that's ever been said on this podcast.
And it comes from who else?
Booyah shaka.
You know,
You also got to remember, guys, I'm 17 years younger than you. I don't know how old Adam is.
You don't know
I'm
how
gonna
to
guess about
fuck yet.
34.
What is this?
For Cindy's brother.
Okay. What are we supposed to do with this?
I hope it's just water. What
I
is
hope
it?
it's not tequila. It smells very burny.
Bernie, cut.
Is this what we smelled earlier? Being
This
distilled?
is what we. This is butterscotch, I think.
It smells like butterscotch.
Well, that,
My brother-in-law who was brain dead.
Well, I'm sorry. Here's a toast to your brother.
To your brother.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Cheers.
Cheers.
For my brother-in-law, Matt.
Matt, wherever you are, the shot's for you.
Obviously, a moment of silence as well.
We don't condone drinking. We encourage it. Cheers.
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 That was refreshing.
That was refreshing. I'm not going to complain about that.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That was.
That was very good.
A lot better than it smelled.
We're going to have to ask Brooklyn what that was.
I'm pretty sure that was butter shots.
Some sort of, but it wasn't
Well,
butter
but
shots.
it wasn't butter shots.
It wasn't butter shots, but it was
Because it
damn
wasn't
good.
sickening sweet.
True. Because your diabetes wouldn't take it.
Correct, my diabetes.
Diabetes.
As our obetus.
So, I don't know anybody. I'm speechless for a moment.
Right now on TV is everybody's second favorite sport.
Women's beach volleyball.
Women's beach volleyball.
Because no matter what your
So,
favorite sport
I've
is, this
seen
is
this-
always your second
I've seen
sport.
what
Think of all the
somebody
sand
said was
they get
very
in their
sexist.
cracks.
So they believe female and men should have equal rights, right? In beach volleyball for men's, they have to wear long shorts and or t-shirt. In
called
beach
a rash
volleyball for
guard.
women, they wear pretty much a thong and a very small sports bra.
No, the bottoms are a lot bigger than they used to be. Now,
Yes,
I've
they are.
noticed.
So
The
they
Canadians, I got to tell you, the Canadians were on last night. The bottoms are not a lot bigger.
Did
than
you
they
see
used
that
to
one the Brazilian team?
Oh,
Like this
man.
lady, the one was super uber hot. The other one didn't look like she was in any shape, but she could ball out better than any of them on the court.
Yeah.
But
like she had almost as many rolls as I do. She's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that she was
Well, so
terrible.
are
but you just thank you. But you just don't see that in the sport. I was a little taken aback, but she was really good. So that's what it was. So it doesn't matter what shape or size you are. I guess it's
You can be a
if you
stud.
have talent, you have talent. Yeah.
So back to my point is the comment was if they want equal rights, either guys should be able to wear Speedos or women should have to wear long shorts and t-shirts while playing beach volleyball.
Well, I don't want to see the women's change. So I guess
And I
Speedos
don't-
it is, fellas.
And I don't watch men's beach volleyball.
No, so I don't give a
So
shit.
another
really
thing
give
they
a
do, is they used to have the camera view that was right
Behind?
right behind,
Oh, they
about
still do.
ground level. Not as much.
No,
they don't
not
do
as
it as
much.
much
That is-
anymore.
That is limited.
You
very
know,
much
because
now.
a lot of remotes got broken because they got splooged on. So they said we can't do this anymore.
Or the wife walked in and chucked
That's
it at
right.
him and broke it.
So during the Olympics, the Summer Olympics beach.
There was a good view there for a second.
Right, the Summer Olympics beach volleyball event increased universal replacement.
And if it wasn't
Remote-
for the
TV remote
me telling
sales
who's
by
serving,
80
I wouldn't know which
80%.
team was Germany and which team was USA because they do look a lot
Have you
alike.
ever noticed they all look alike when they play beach volleyball? I mean, they're all white girls. They're tall.
The other U.S. team is better looking.
By the way,
Except for the Asians. You can usually tell the Asians apart.
I have this crazy thing for chicks that are like my height or right around like 5'10" to 6'1". So like volleyball players, man. When I was in college, I used to hang out with the Seattle, their WNBA team, and
What is the WNBA
Storm.
team? Oh.
so they'd hang out at my buddy's bar. And these chicks are like 6'5", 6'6".
And Phil's
more
just
manly
drooling
than I
over
am.
him.
And of course, they all liked each other, not me. But it's
Well, I was
okay.
going to say, they just thought Phil was another lesbian.
Well, no, they did because they really did. And the one time I remember, like somebody wanted to start a fight with me, and they like stood up for me, and then the dudes backed down. Because when you're dealing with a 6'6" bitch who's in shape, you're like, I don't want any part of that.
Yeah.
That's
There's
worse
no
than a
winning. You win, you beat her up, you beat up a chick. You lose, you got beat up by a chick.
And even if you do win and you beat her up, it's going to be on Sports Center.
And you're going to jail.
Yeah.
So as soon as she stood up, he's like, "You play for the Seattle Storm." She's like, "I do," and you're going to stop picking on Phil.
So,
Backed right the fuck off.
boys, my hat, looking at it, I took it off. Forgot what it
Faster
said.
horses. He survived through
Highly
faster horses.
recommend going to faster horses.
I don't know. I don't want to die.
I did not die.
A
My
lot of people
stupidity
did.
is still alive. Only 4.
5.
No, those 5. Only 3 out of the 5 died.
Okay.
The biggest thing I have against going to faster horses is being at faster horses.
Yes, but we were walking around within the first 4 hours of there, and twice just the girls turn around in front of you and flash.
God bless Mikey Smith, but he said to me, I said to him, I don't get it. It's a weekend thing. Where do these kids get all this energy? Why would you want to do this? He's like, so are you telling me you don't like chicks in cowboy boots, short shorts, and bikini tops? And I'm like, Whoa. Stop.
That's literally all they wear all week long.
I know.
But, that's kind of any...
The penis
Friday, it rained all day,
penis
so the
can-
white T-shirt contest was out.
The penis can only get so erect.
Yeah. But literally that's kind of every festival you'll go to. Like if you go to...
This one's much more fun.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I will guarantee you that going to like a Lollapalooza event.
Well,
like
I've never been to Lollapalooza. but
It has a lot more
Lilith Fair.
Lilith Fair. If you love hairy legs, Lilith Fair is your gig.
And unshaved armpits.
Yes.
And if you're a lesbian.
Yes.
And if you happen to be a lesbian that looks like a dude. If lesbians hate men so much, why are they always trying to look like them?
I don't know, but that is a good point. Valid point. Point Phil.
Ding!
So, most concerts have a lot of exposed women.
Right.
Like, I've literally been to shows where there's, like, completely exposed women just running around and nobody really stops them.
What was it? It was Buttershots.
Really? It didn't taste as sweet.
It tasted really good.
We're probably used to the McGillicuddy's Buttershots. Thank you, because Adam's diabetes wouldn't have stood for the McGillicuddy's.
Yeah.
We love you. I'm glad you're here.
I'd be going into tomorrow to the hospital being like, just cut my legs off.
Just take them.
Good thing you
Just
work
take
at a
them.
hospital.
Yeah.
If anything ever happens to you, Adam's got first responders all around him, but they're going to go like, this fucking guy won't fix my computer. Screw him.
Hey, wait a minute. If
You want us to fix your Phil? Fix our computer. And I'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing.
If we do this, who's going to fix our
I
computer?
just watched TED 2 the other day.
Wait a minute.
And now this is going to refer, you get to look at people's computers all the time. Is there a porn organization just as good as TED 2's? As John's on TED 2's. They got clockwise rim jobs, counterclockwise rim jobs. Chicks with dicks, but there's only chicks with dicks, only guys with tits.
I can tell you that there's a tremendous amount of... Now, honestly, in the workplace, I don't see that much because people know we look at their computers, so they don't put a lot on there. But
You don't look at porn on your work computer. That's even Phil knows that rule.
Some people do.
They have no. If I really feel the need when I'm at work to look at porn, I just go to a private bathroom somewhere and tune it in on my phone.
So, like, one time when I worked in banking, there was a 62-year-old woman that I had to talk to about all the porn on her computer.
Right.
No joke. And she's like, I'm like, so do you want me to clear that off? She's like, no, I'm retiring in less than a month. It can stay until I go.
Let it be for the next person that takes my job.
Yeah, pretty much. She's like, you can clear it off after I'm gone.
What kind of porn did she like?
She visited a lot of, like, amateur voyeur-type sites.
Oh, she was into the voyeurism.
And really, like, are you familiar with Jobby Nooner?
Of course.
Oh, she spent a lot of time on jobbynooner.com.
Nice.
I am not familiar with that.
So Jobby Nooner is a huge, like, boating festival down on the St. Clair River.
It's a one-day get-together where they all skip work, and it's called, or they leave work at nooner, skip work, Jobby Nooner they call it. And it's an auto workers thing. And they get together and they just dock all these boats together, and it's debaucherous. They just drink and show their titties.
Yeah, way more than just auto workers now. I mean, it's just a massive amount of titties being shown.
Titties and beer. I like titties and beer. Anybody?
Not necessarily in that order.
No. Beer and
pretty
titties.
near.
Beer and titties. What else? Anything else? Where are we rounding out? We got to be at about the hour mark now.
Yeah, I don't know.
We might be past an hour.
Oh, I think we're past an hour.
Are we?
Yeah, we're at an hour and 8 minutes. Holy shit.
We could probably wrap this up any time and come back for the quick trip.
We probably could.
We're gonna have our resident Sasquatch expert join us for the quick trip as well.
Nice.
Matthew and JD, you're welcome to be on still if you want to. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely.
Even though don't tell Ashley that.
Actually, we don't really enjoy having JB here at all. We'd much rather have Ashley.
We just do it to irritate you.
That's true. We would rather have
I'm
Ashley.
just going to
But
say thank you, Ashley, for football season and bringing all my snacks, especially those pink Starbursts, because she already texted me and said she's going to bring them with me.
nice.
Nice.
Are you bowling with us this year?
Plan on it.
Good, because I'm thinking we need to get like buckets of Sour Patch Kids.
Dude, I feel great when I had Sour Patch Kids in.
Hell yeah,
You
it improved my
consume
game.
so
Dude,
much sugar.
The best thing about Sour Patch Kids is they come out with a flag that's all blue raspberry now.
No shit.
Yeah, so whenever I find it, I buy like all of them there. So we went down to Fast Horse and stopped at a gas station down there. 6 bags of blue Sour Patch Kids I bought.
No
Nice.
shit.
I cleared out the entire Bad X.
No wonder he
every gas station
lived
Bad X.
through faster horses.
No wonder he ejaculated a lot and just stayed up all day.
This is why I made through Faster Horses. 175 pounds right here.
Ugh, gross.
So pasty white.
Call us when you hit 200.
Never.
Last time
Rookie.
Adam,
I've lost weight since high school.
last time Adam and I were under 200 was 4th grade.
Freshman 15, my ass. I lost weight since high school.
The only time I see 200 is when the scale flies
This is
by.
the dial flies right by it.
There's stuff going on.
It's raucous up in here tonight. It's
It
busy.
is.
I like it.
It is. Put
But there's probably about 15 people up in here. Yeah, rest in peace, DMX.
I could use more food.
I'm good on
Do
food.
it.
I wonder what else they got that's like
They
not
got cheese
huge
sticks?
but good.
They have cheese sticks, yes.
Ooh,
Mozzarella
cheese.
sticks.
Oh, let's go with some mozzarella. I'll split some mozzarella sticks with you.
They're good for your
I'm
soul.
down. I think that's a good quick trip.
All right, let's end this podcast.
well,
Let's get some mozzarella sticks and then do the quick trip, man.
Well, then let's wrap
Oh,
this up.
Pfizer came off.
Don't forget-
Pfizer came off. It's getting serious.
Holy cow. That's like she's half naked.
Damn!
That number 2, man. Whew.
So
Smoke show from Germany.
don't forget Tuscola-Palooza this weekend, this Saturday.
You can't get
Tickets
pregnant from beforehand.
Tickets will be available at the door, or you can reserve yours now by going to Tuscolapalooza.com.
Oh, by the way, go to Old Guys Rockin'.
Yes.
Their YouTube page. Sorry.
Yes.
And there's a video of us on there, and we talk a lot.
Oh, we are so
So
good at that.
just type in all one word, Old Guys Rockin' with no G, just rocking.
Yeah. They're just rocking.
Not rocking.
Also
rocking.
check out some of their other videos. They're pretty good.
They've got some other great videos. Let's show them the bump. Let's show them the love. That's what we want to do.
Absolutely. So yeah, Old Guys Rockin', all one word on YouTube. Tuscolapalooza.com. Get your tickets now. Phil and I will be there doing things.
Man on the street sort of shit.
Yeah. It's going to be entertaining for us.
And apparently we're going to record a show.
Yes.
I'm nervous.
You should
On
be.
video.
Nervous. Video. I didn't know what to do with my hands.
Video killed the radio star. Wow, that was... Look at JB. He's all enthralled in his phone.
He's like, I don't understand. He's sending titty pics.
I wish I was getting titty pics right now.
Titty
Oh,
pics.
I thought you were
Titty
sending
pics.
some. I thought that's why you had your shirt lifted up.
That's right.
Just for you guys.
Oh, okay. That was just for our benefit.
Yep.
Thank you.
And everybody else in this bar.
We're wrapping it up right now. Our Sasquatch experts ready to go, folks.
All right, we better end this thing. We'll go ahead and end this episode.
All right, he's Adam Wilkins. I'm Phil Nickel. JB, Jonathan Bisher, thanks for joining us. PineappleNippleArsehole@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Make good choices.